Hello and welcome to Non-Stop Wrestling Chat. My name is Barry and this is your AEW versus NXT review. Guys, before we go any further, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like, share this, drop down in the comments below and let me know what you thought about AEW and NXT. Did you enjoy last night? What did you think? Let me know. Let's get into today's show. So we're going to kick off, as always, with AEW. So we kick off with the TNT Championship, which is Darby Allin versus Joey Janela. Darby Allin got the win here, 2.5 stars. A solid opener to the show. It was okay, nothing great, but like I said, it was a solid opener to the show. Then Jon Moxley got some promo time, which is always pretty good. Lee Johnson and Cody Rhodes versus Peter Avalon and Bonnie. Rhodes and Johnson got the win. 2.5 stars. Lee looked really good here. Lee Johnson did look really good during this match. An enjoyable match. Again, nothing amazing, nothing to like get you to write home about, but it was good. Pac versus Dolph Ziggler's brother, which is everybody calls him anyway. It was a squash match. 1.5 stars. Pac got the win. Pac was looking good here and had a good couple of moves. It just looked really good, but yeah, it was just a squash match. Then MJF and Chris Jericho, versus the Acclaimed. Jericho and MJF obviously got the win here. I gave this 2 stars. The Acclaim looked good. I'm really no sure why MJF and Chris Jericho have got the win. Obviously they're going into the kind of pay-per-view build thing that they've got coming up, but I'd probably rather have seen somebody else here. If somebody else even picked the win up during that Battle Royale. Then we get Leah versus Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa got the win here. 2.5 stars. This is an enjoyable match from these two. Thunder Rosa's a good worker. Leah looked good here too, and it was an enjoyable match. Main event, Kenny Omega and Kenta versus Jon Moxley and Lance Archer. By the way guys, may I say, just after the Jericho one, Sammy comes out, informs that he's leaving the Inner Circle. So he says that he's leaving, which, okay, yeah. It'll be good to see him kind of on his own, but yeah. Then we got Sting, who's out. Taz interrupts him. Then we get like a little picture thing that shows us Darby Allin getting put into a body bag by Cage and Starks, who are dragging him with a van. Then Sting kind of walks fastly to Darby's aid. Main event, Kenny Omega versus Kenta. Kenny Omega and Kenta versus Jon Moxley and Lance Archer. Omega and Kenta got the win here. 3.5 stars. This main event was really cool. It was fun to watch. They gave it a good 20 minutes. I think it was like 1940 or 1950 they gave it. I really thought Archer would have got the win here and gave him like a really cool kind of win over the main guys and put him in that picture. But obviously still has him up there. It was pretty cool to see that. But it was an awesome match. A really fun main event. And everyone in it looked really good. Overall, 2.5 stars for the whole show, guys. I really enjoyed the show. It wasn't the best show, right? It wasn't the best show that they've done. A lot of people are out there saying that it was. I don't think it was. It had a lot of enjoyable in-ring moments. The segments were cool, but there was nothing really to write home about throughout the night. And that goes for the same with NXT as well. But it still feels like something is missing from Wednesdays. I don't know what it is. Is it just what wrestling is now? Like, is it just something's missing from the show? I don't know. Anyway guys, next we're going to NXT. Dusty Rhodes, Tag Team Classic, semi-finals. We've got Phantasma versus MSK. MSK got the win here. I gave this a 3 stars. This was a really, really good opening match. I would like to see these guys go back at it again, but like I said, it was a really good opening match, really enjoyable. Then we got Cora Jade versus Lee. Sorry guys. That was just Lee got the win. It was a squash match. It was like 46 seconds. A couple of things happened after it. Then the Women's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic semi-final. Candice LeRae versus India Hartwell. Sorry, Candice LeRae, hard to say, and India Hartwell versus Amber Moon and Blackheart. Moon and Blackheart got the win. 2.5. Everyone looked good in this. A little bit of sloppiness here and there, but everybody did look good in it. It was an enjoyable match. Austin Theory versus Kushida. Kushida got the win via disqualification. An enjoyable match, 2 stars. A DQ finish wasn't the best. Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic semi-final. The Grizzled Young Vets versus Timothy Thatcher and Tommaso Ciampa. I'm struggling to speak today. So, this was a really good match, but it didn't feel great like it could have been. There was a few spots that kind of felt like kind of offish. So I've put this between 2.5 and 3 stars. I don't know exactly where it would fall between 2.5 and 3. I don't know if it'll be bang in the middle between it or just closer to 2.5 or closer to 3. You can make your mind up about that. So I'm just going to say it's between 2.5 and 3. Overall, the whole show, I'm giving 2.5 stars. I enjoyed NXT for the in-ring work. The promos were okay. Yeah, the in-ring work was probably the best part again, like I says. Both shows were okay tonight. Well, they were good tonight. I enjoyed both. There was some moments where I just kind of felt like Sting. I feel he's doing the same thing every single week. I know they're waiting for that match, but he's not for doing anything new. He's not saying anything different. He's just saying the same thing every week. You're coming out just to say the same thing, which is getting a little bit boring. It's a little bit annoying because I love Sting. He's one of my favourite wrestlers. I don't know what it is, guys, but see on Wednesdays, I feel something is missing. Now, I don't know if it's they just don't have like a star power. WWE's got like Roman Reigns, right? He's probably the biggest wrestler at the minute. And I know people love Kenny Omega and people love John Moxley and Kenta and stuff like that, but the casual fan walking in the street, as I said last week, do not have a clue who Kenta is. They don't have a clue from his NXT time, as a lot of people keep saying, oh, NXT, like he was in here for... The average Joe just walking in the street that tunes into wrestling coming up to WrestleMania, and then they see AEW here in Scotland is on ITV, so they see it on ITV and they watch it and Kenta's there. They don't know who that is. They're not watching NXT. NXT was on the network really when he was in there. And they're not really getting that, you know what I mean? They're not actively pursuing that, so they don't know who he is. They're not going to go watch Japanese wrestling. They just want to watch wrestling and they know WWE from when they were a kid. This is the problem that I feel with Wednesday is AEW, like I said in the podcast with Mike, AEW is still a young company. They're still learning what they're meant to be doing and where they're going to be navigating the waters. They're doing really good for a start-up business, but there is a lot that they still need to learn, as in, we get that you've got the niche audience of wrestling fans that like wrestling and know these guys, but you want that mass audience. I get you're going to try and appeal to them with these guys. You're giving them like Sting, Jericho, but they do need like other people as well. I'm hoping that we're going to be getting... I think AEW's got a bright future, right? I think 10 years from now, we're going to look back at these videos. I'll look back and I'll kick myself in the ass for saying that, like, who really knows who Kenta is. I hope that's the case. NXT, I don't know. They're just kind of... They've got good wrestlers. It works. But they just feel there half the time. Which, I don't know, guys. I don't know what's missing from Wednesdays. I really don't. I've had a little bit of a rant there. I really don't know what's missing from Wednesdays. Let me know in the comments what you think's missing. Is it the star power of like a Roman Reigns or a John Cena or somebody that you can be like, you need to sit down and watch on Wednesdays to see this guy? Like the Monday Night Wars, you had your Hogans, your Stings, your Goldbergs, you're over on this side, and you had your Undertakers, Rocks, Austins over on this side. You knew what you were tuning in to watch. What you really tune in to watch on a Wednesday? Chris Jericho, Sting, these are WWF, WCW guys. Who's a new guy that you're tuning in to watch? And I mean this from a respectful point of view. Now, a lot of people misdrew what I say as well by saying like, oh, like you just hate AEW or you just hate NXT. I love all wrestling, everything. The flippy stuff that I don't love watching, but I understand it and I like it as well. Sometimes it's got its place. There's lots of stuff that I like to watch. I watch all wrestling, right? and I like to give an opinion on it. That's what my channel is. So I'm giving my opinion to help the wrestling business grow. Everybody has their place in wrestling. Everybody knows what they should be doing. They're there, and everybody should be able to succeed at it. But I just don't know. As a normal person in the street, you're selling AEW is a great wrestling company. They tune in. People don't know who any of these people are. They're going to try and invest in these people, right? The writing can be a little bit spotty here and there. Same can go for WWE. But, yeah. Sorry guys, I just had a little rant there. I'll let you go enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you back here tomorrow for my top 10 Kane matches. And I'm recording a podcast tomorrow, which should be up over the weekend. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. See you later.